Yeah, baby. Episode 38. And we need to talk about this because it's Chucko and Matto again. And Matto is actually on location this time, which is kind of
That's
cool.
right.
I've been wanting to do that myself and go somewhere and set up the equipment and do it. But here he is on camping with his wife and his kids and some friends.
I'm in God's country.
You're in God's country. So let's tell everybody where you're at because this is super cool. I have not been there.
Yeah, I'm in Lassen State Park. Campground is called Hat Creek. Super cool spot. We went up to Bernie Falls today, which was incredible.
That's what the name of that waterfall is?
Yeah.
I'm going to show it real quick so people can see it. He said this was one of the most beautiful things he's seen. Look at this, you guys. Look at that.
Incredible. If you've never seen it, you got to see it in person.
And that doesn't even do it justice. You took another shot of it straight on, and it's even bigger and looks more massive and everything. That's Bernie Falls, huh? And that's a national park?
So Bernie Falls is a state park, but I'm in Lassen, which is like 25 miles south of there, and that's a national park.
Nice. You guys got the trailer. You got it going on.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. So the bridge. So my cousin Matt's up there on this trip, and he sends me a picture this afternoon. He texts it to me, and he says it's the bridge from the movie Stand By Me, where the kids run from the train. I'm sure you all remember.
Right.
So I always get mixed up with these locations over. This particular, is that close to you, or where'd you have to go to get to that bridge?
So after we left Bernie Falls, that was like 3 miles north. Like it wasn't that far from where we were.
Oh, that's not very far at all.
Yeah. There were several people there doing the same thing.
Did you go out on the bridge?
So they got it blocked off, and it's actually pretty sketchy to get around it.
It looks sketchy.
To fall and die. So I'm like, yeah, I better not, because Leanne goes, "Hey, be careful. The ground's kind of slippery here." And then she slips as she tells me, and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm cool. I just looked over, and it's pretty tall."
I think it'd be more fun if a train started coming with the smoke. Whoa, let's do the run.
Was that water below it is so crystal clear that we could see fish swimming around in it.
What? Really?
The bridge was that, yeah.
Is that bridge super high up?
It's not as high
enough, right?
You made it seem, but it's high enough where I think if you fell off it, you might not die, but you're not going to be able to.
That's badass. So I put the picture up there for all you guys to see on YouTube. And there it is. That's the actual bridge that Rob, what's his name from Laughing? Rob Reiner directed that movie. Yeah. Of course, all the kids, River Phoenix, classic movie. Everybody loves it. If you don't know Stand By Me, you're not even living your life right. That's all I can say.
That's another Stephen King
yes, it
story
is.
As well. Don't you think that is like regular stories are so much better than like his horror movies?
Yeah, well, that particular story of Stand By Me was a book called The Body, and that's what that whole script was based off of his book. But
it's like the white version of Boys in the Hood.
But what I didn't like is when they found Ray Brower's body. Ray Brower looked like he was about 35 years old, and they were all like 10. Yeah. So I don't know what was going on. It's true, though. So there it is, the bridge from Stand By Me, Cousin Matto on vacation, or actually just a little weekend getaway, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually, there's part of the drive to get here is like a super crazy windy road, like ridiculously windy.
Worse than 3 rivers and all that up here where we are.
Yeah, like when you're going up to Sequoia National Park, you got those hairpin turns.
Right,
but I'm towing a trailer, and I'm like, man, like it sucked all my gas up out of my truck. The gas gauge light came on when I got to the campsite, and there was no gas anywhere around. So a little nerve wracking.
Well, is your truck set up for propane?
Yeah. But you know what? It's funny because we talked about this before. You brought up like the Bigfoot thing, right? And
yes,
every single place around here, that's all they're talking about. There's T-shirts, whatever.
Everybody says
everybody says they've actually seen one around here, and I'm like, this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Wait a minute,
what the fuck? I saw something go behind you. Maybe
yeah. You're gonna fool me with that one. Okay.
Yeah, maybe I'm just hallucinating.
Seeing things.
Totally. No, when we brought it up, we were talking about the Loch Ness Monster when I went to Scotland, and that was a big thing. And then you brought up Sasquatch.
Funny, like every gift shop I've been into, and every person that's local here, they're all saying, "No, it's real, man. We see them all the time."
Stupid.
Like, get out of here.
There's something.
Whoa, dude.
You really are out in the woods.
Hey, hold on. I gotta check this out.
You better be careful. Where are you going? Matt? Matt, where'd you go? I hope you're not going to go try and tangle with that thing. Hello? You guys saw it, right? There was something talking about all this Sasquatch stuff. Are you there, buddy? You okay? He may be in trouble. Oh my God, look at you. So, if you want to believe it, you can see now that, yes, Bigfoot does exist. Sasquatch does exist.
Who is this?
Well, that is, who takes a Sasquatch costume with them camping? Matto does. Cousin Matt.
Who's Matto? I'm a Bigfoot.
You are a Bigfoot.
I'm going to see what he's drinking.
That's just good stuff right there.
Right.
Hey, how many times can you do a podcast where you can actually interview or talk with Sasquatch himself?
Right. It's amazing.
We got a guy up here that has a truck. You look hilarious. I can't. There's a guy up here in our town that has a truck, and instead of it being a taco truck, it's called Sasquatch Ice, and it's like what do you call them? The crushed ice things with flavors and stuff. And he wears a Sasquatch outfit, but nothing quite of this caliber. For those of you that can't see on iHeart and Spotify, like maybe Cousin DJ listening at work, your younger brother is in a full-on Sasquatch outfit out in the woods right now so that we could do this podcast. I'm dying. I love it. What a brilliant idea. Hey, so there's something I do want to talk about. It's pretty important. One of my favorite music people of all time, and Matt knows this, Mr. Billy Joel. Of course, most of you probably heard it, but if you haven't, Billy's been diagnosed with NPH, which is a brain disorder that causes fluid buildup in the brain's ventricles. This condition can affect cognitive function and may lead to tissue or issues with balance, hearing, and vision. So he's undergoing treatment, including physical therapy, and he's canceled all scheduled concerts for the recovery period, which kind of sucks because he was set to do a bunch of big shows with Rod Stewart and I think Dolly Parton, a bunch of people. So I'm super sad about that. But what I'm being told is that he can recover from this. It's just going to be a deal where he has to put in the time. I can't even see your face to get any reaction.
Yeah, no, that's pretty sad, man. I hate to hear that.
Did you purchase that outfit because you knew you were going camping?
I've had it for a while, but it was for a previous woods trip. My brother Adam actually has the same exact one, and we both end up with them. Like, what are the chances?
That would be hilarious if he was with you, and then there'd be two of you, and if everybody had one on, it'd even be more funny. If you guys that aren't watching YouTube could see it, you need to go to YouTube and watch this episode. It's episode 38, Sasquatch Bigfoot. And so I found some fun stuff for us this week. And of course, you're always sending me stuff. Some of it, when we get to it, I'll let the viewers know. Parental discretion is advised. We're going to get a little nasty on this podcast.
Oh, you saucy today?
A little nasty. A little bit. But before I get to those, I did find a couple memes I thought were pretty funny, and we always do the meme thing. So here's one right here. It's a picture of all these couples holding their old lady, and the one guy off to the right drinking a beer out of the cooler. It says, when all your friends are in relationships, and you're just like there. And I've been that person.
Oh, yeah. I was there for a very long time. Yeah, it's very hot. I can't keep it.
It looks hot. You're sweating.
Yeah.
I didn't think you'd be able to do it long. I was Batman for Halloween one year, and I kept the cow mask on as long as I could with the black eyes. And when I took it off, I was like Uncle Fester, and it just wasn't good. I had to put it back on. Yeah, because I didn't want to look like Uncle Fester Batman. That wasn't working.
Right.
Yeah. That's hilarious, though. Nice chest, though. Nice muscles. You're working out.
I've been doing some push-ups, and
you're looking good.
Thank you.
And then there's always that. People you send me memes, people send each other shit that's funny, right? And then there's like this guy here looking, says, when you don't understand a meme in your feed and you realize it's just a photo posted by one of your normal friends, and he's like, "What the fuck?" I like the way he's like, "What's that all about? I wanted something funny."
Yeah, that's funny.
He's very nice. What's in the cup? What's in the cup?
Oh, this is just vodka and a little bit of sugar-free Red Bull.
You're doing the vodka now. You're doing the vodka Red Bull.
Well, I keep it clean with the keto, because of the lack of carbs and sugar.
Bro,
that's how I
can't stop laughing at you, even without the Sasquatch face on. The whole you with the woods behind you, and that's not fake woods, folks. He's out in a real campsite. Are there people around you watching you?
Yeah, the camp neighbor said, "That's a carnivorous animal. Stay back."
You have cool neighbors this time?
We got new neighbors today. Some people left. But,
okay.
We set up a projector and we do like the Nintendo bowling, and then all the camp neighbors thought that was like the coolest thing last night.
Oh, that's cool. Well, no, you guys usually do try and invite over whoever's next to you and whatnot, right?
Yeah. We drank very heavily last night.
Do you know who Dave Bautista is, the actor?
Yeah.
He was a former wrestler, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I love this guy in all the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. He's the funniest guy.
That's his best role for sure.
It's his best role, especially when he's like, ho, ho. Remember, I forgot what his line was, but it was so funny. Oh, you're embarrassed or something.
I like when he says he takes famously huge dumps. Like that was classic.
Did he say that?
Yeah.
Oh, in the movie. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. No, so he's a trip and he's one of my favorite people. And then I saw this on social media this week and I was like, dude, for real. It's like, what happened to Dave Bautista?
And he started wearing pearls for some reason. Like
he's got pearls on. He looks like almost a big old gay queen because of the glasses. The glasses are kind of like frou-frou girly glasses. He's all thin. Look at the other guy next to him. That's his original self. I think that's the guy.
I saw an interview and he said, just for longevity, health wise, he lost that weight, and I'm like, let's just be honest. You stopped taking steroids. Like that's right. You know what I mean? Like you got off the juice.
People still take those, don't they?
Heck yeah.
Wow. That's not cool. Not cool at all.
I mean, you think this is all natural?
I definitely know that it is not. When did you guys head out on this trip? Did you leave like Friday or what?
We got here yesterday morning.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. But you're able to do those quick trips and get back home, right?
Yeah, we come home tomorrow. It's just a 2-day, and then we'll have another trip in like 2 weeks. And
so you're tripping.
Yeah. Always tripping, man.
Yeah. Sasquatch tripping. I'm in the woods. I think since we're moving out in the woods in North Carolina, we should get one of those as well. Or no, you need to bring that. You need to bring it.
Last night it gets chilly here at night, and I put this on, to be funny.
But I'm like, warm around the fire.
I don't even have to put on a sweatshirt or anything. Like this thing's perfect.
That's fucking hilarious, dude.
Yeah,
I love it. I seen this meme this week that said you spend most of your life inside your head, so make it a nice place to be. How do you do that? You just create a world inside your head?
I mean, I go to my happy place when I need to. Don't you?
What's your happy place?
Well, I can't tell you, then it won't be as happy. I share it with you.
Then you know where it is. Then you know where it is, and you can't come there.
That's right.
I want to know where everybody's happy place is. That sounds suggestive, doesn't it? Hey, babe,
yeah,
I want to know where your happy place is. A little bit. A little bit.
Show me your happy place.
Yeah. So I thought this was weird. Somebody put this up last week, and I was like, that's weird. Check this out. It says free gently used hot dogs. And there's the hot dog. What does gently used mean? What'd you do with them?
I'm just glad I'm just glad that last night was chili dog night, and tonight is that's not on the menu.
Tonight you don't eat no dogs. Yeah. No, I just think it's funny. It's written on a cardboard thing, on a cardboard box. Free gently used hot dogs. Really? Free hot dogs? And they look nasty. Plus, we don't know what they've done with them.
It's generous that they're giving them away. I appreciate that, but gently used, this is right.
Used hot dog. And what was the other one we were talking about a couple of weeks ago? Oh, do you kiss the tip of your hot dog before you bite it? And it's like, no, I don't.
No.
But I'm going to try it now.
Yeah. It seems like something you might do. Can you hear that thunder and lightning? No?
No, we can't hear it.
It's getting closer, but yeah. There's a storm coming in.
Possible he may get hit with a storm here in a few minutes, so we're trying to do this podcast before it starts, but I think it'll be funny if it just starts.
Yeah, there's a good chance that could happen. So
hey, you're protected. You got on your Sasquatch outfit, absolutely. So you'll be okay. So I thought you'd like this. This is interesting. This is somebody put this up at their job site. It says,
we see the same things. That's funny because I just saw this.
You saw this? No phones in the bathroom. If you're in the bathroom for more than 10 minutes, a manager will conduct a smell test. If they do not smell the number 2, you will be written up. Can you fucking?
I mean, but what if you're like a health freak and you eat really clean, like, and there's no aroma,
and your shit smells like apples or something?
So I've been saying for years. And I don't mean the saying like my shit don't stink. Like I don't think that my shit actually smells. I think that my farts smell, and that's like the filter for the poo or something. But for years I've been saying I don't really take stinky shits.
My cousin just said that a fart is a filter for the poo.
So yeah, it's absurd honking for the right of way. Beep beep.
Interesting. Yeah, your mind definitely goes places that mine doesn't, which is why you're on the podcast, because mine apparently don't catch everybody all the time. I did one last week. That one was pretty good, actually. That wasn't a bad episode. Yeah, there was some funny stuff on there.
Real good.
Before we go on, folks, I want to let you know it's going to be a little bit nasty this week, so I do want to let you know this is a viewer discretion advised portion of the podcast because I'm going to show some stuff and talk about some stuff, and it's going to be, it's going to be.
That's nasty. That's nasty.
Yeah. Cleveland's telling you it's nasty. That means it's going to be nasty. So
I can't wait.
I found some things that are pretty gross. Some of it is sexually orientated, but I definitely need to share them because we need to talk about it. So here's our first one. I'm going to throw it up here. It says, woman sues dating company plentyofhoes.com after unknowingly giving her brother a blowjob through a glory hole.
Whoa, dude. Yeah. I knew it was going to get nasty, but damn. How did she find out?
That's not good. So supposedly she was in there and didn't know it was her brother, and he didn't know it was her, but then she did that and stuff, and
Yeah. But like, how did they put that together? Like, hey, you weren't at a glory hole the other day, were you? I was.
Hey, listen, if you listen real close, you can hear her. Listen.
That's nasty.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but I still want to know how they put that together. Like, hey, the other day I could have swore I smelled your balls. Like, you weren't at a glory hole, were you?
Hey, were you?
It smelled like your musk.
Were you in a place called the Steamworks in Berkeley? Why did I say that? I don't know. I've never been there.
What's that place? I don't know.
Yeah, I thought this was kind of funny because it was a stop sign and somebody shot a picture of it and it says, hey, man, just kind of stop.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to kind of stop.
Yeah.
Which is what do they call that?
Making a sense.
What do they call that? A Hollywood stop?
Yeah. Or
it's a ticket.
Roll.
You get a ticket. You get a California roll. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Rolling. Yeah. Okay. More nasty. This is great. Shows a picture of this girl and it says, when he's humming the alphabet on your ham wallet and slips a finger in your stink star. And she's like, whoa.
Oh, I don't know which one I like better, dude. Ham wallet or stink star. Like, those are both really good.
I know, dude, when I read it, and I did give you guys a personal advisory, so shut up. But it's just funny when he's humming the alphabet on your ham wallet and slips a finger into your stink star.
That means he knows what he's doing.
Hey, Sasquatch has never had a stink star. Or never had a finger in a stink star. That one's pretty bad, but I thought it was hell funny. What we got here? This is good. When she squirts all over your face. Now that's what I call high quality H2O.
Whoa, water boy.
Waterboy.
Yeah.
And it's Adam Sandler, of course, is the Waterboy. That one's pretty nasty. But yeah, that one was pretty gross. I'm not trying to offend anyone.
It.
That's nasty.
Oh,
I know.
That's nasty.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad to see that you have an alcoholic beverage this time. You know, you really let me down.
Oh, how do you know it's alcoholic? This is Coke Zero.
Yeah, with rum.
A little bit of Bacardi.
Yeah, that's what I can tell by the color. You're not going to get one past me.
All right, here we go with the nasty. Let's see what we got here. When you tell her it's only tight enough for half the rent.
Oh,
and she's turning around for it. I know that's bad, right? That's too long.
Yeah, I mean, that's just saying, you know, I can give you a discount, but that's about as far as we're going to
get.
We
can probably work something out, but I'm just saying I'm not going to have all the rent this month.
Yeah.
I got to be able to do a little more with it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I like that one, though, especially the way she's flipping them off. Actually, it reminds me of a couple of Steve's ex-girlfriends. Steve, our cousin. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yo. Hey, what would you do if you worked on a job site with this chick and she started complaining, woman claims right to work topless on hot days just like her male coworkers? You know,
yeah, but there's like a law that passed in, I think, Minnesota or somewhere where women are allowed to be topless if they want to be now.
What, out on the road crew?
Yeah.
Well, actually,
yeah, in public, like a man can take his shirt off.
I mean, I've seen all the titty car washes and that, you know,
I've seen those too. I like them.
Yeah, I bet you do, you know, bastard. So apparently she sued for her right to do that and hang her titties out. Yeah, she got a nice breast, so yeah.
I support her. I support those.
You don't support her. That thing she has on is supporting her. And I think I know her. She looks familiar. I think she was on a cruise one time.
Oh,
I'm not sure.
Maybe she's watching the show.
And, you know, nasty can be nasty, but worse always gets worse. And then we've got this one here. And it shows the guy kissing this girl, his friend, and hugging her, saying, pretending to be a good friend and take care of her after a breakup. 45 minutes later, he's screwing her in the butt. 45 minutes later, the actual intention all along.
Yeah.
Was it such a guy thing? What?
I noticed that you just automatically assumed that she was taking it in the butt. Like,
that's true.
Yeah,
I did. What does that say about me?
Facial expression, maybe. I mean, it looks kind of, you know.
Don't try and get me down that hole. Oh, what am I saying?
Ew, no pun intended.
Ew. Shut up. That's hilarious. That's true, though. Guys with dogs like that, they're always like, oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear about you guys. You want to go have some lunch or something real quick?
Yeah,
maybe
that's the rebound chick.
Because guys are pigs. They're like, I've been waiting to fuck you since 6th grade, you know. So you got to be careful of those guys. Because you know what? They're nasty.
That's nasty.
Uh-huh.
That's nasty.
And Cleveland kills me, dude. All he has to do is say something and it just kills me. Here's a good one. It shows the little, I think they're rabbits. Are they rabbits or bears? But it shows the guy zipping up his pants, getting out of bed with his wife. And she says, you came quick? And he goes, nah, I came first. I'm a winner, baby. I got to go. I ain't got time for losers. I'm out of here.
That's one way to handle that situation.
Right. Hey, that's one way to get out when you're done.
Yeah. Make it, you know,
like that
say
one.
You did it on purpose.
So there was a story, and I'm not going to share it on here because it's Matt's story, but this goes way back before he met his wife and went through several other fiancés and girlfriends and other people's wives, but no, not other people's wives, but yeah.
Yeah. Whoa,
you're like, did I? I wish I would remember. That would have been fun.
Yeah.
No, there was a story similar to that kind of thing, and me and you were talking on the phone, and you told me what you had said to her, laying in your bed with her when you guys all lived, the band all lived, when your band lived all at the house with Dan and Rob and them.
Oh, yeah.
And I won't repeat it, but whatever you said, I just remember thinking, well, yeah, of course she got up and left, and I don't think that woman ever talked to you again, did she?
No, yeah, no. I saw her one time after that, and we kind of grew up together. I saw her one time after that at like a club or something, and she just punched me as hard as she could in the chest and walked away.
Yeah, and we can't tell you what he said, but rightfully so. I mean, if I were, I probably would have punched him too.
The story about that was that she was staying at my place for a little while because she was going through like a breakup or something, right? And the boyfriend called, and I was on the phone with him, and I basically explained that she was occupied at the time, and in a very crude manner. It didn't go over so well.
Oh, behave. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, that sounds like you.
Yeah. I don't have a filter. I just say things, Yeah,
I know. And that was a big one, too. I like this meme. I caught this one today. It says, dude to be 44 years old with 4 phones, 4 baby mamas, 4 unread warrants, but swear they're just kicking it low key.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I got 4 phones, 4 babies.
Yep.
I wonder why it says 4 unread warrants. Unread.
I don't think it means that they've been served them yet.
Hey, fellas, I want to remind you, and this is the most important tip you're going to get from a gay guy, but my cousin's straight on the other screen here, so he'll tell you this is totally true. Just remember, the pussy's never yours. It's just your turn. That's all it is.
Yeah, in the moment, it might feel like,
it's all yours.
Possession of this, but
oh, baby, it's all yours. Oh, baby, I gotta go.
Yeah. Oh, it's my mom calling again. I gotta take this.
Right. That's pretty bad if you do that.
Yeah.
Oh, nastiness. If you saw the way I cleaned a yogurt lid, you'd stop playing to get hard. No, that's not what. Read what it says. Did you hear what I just said?
I like your version better.
I like my version better too. You guys, the correct way of the meme is if you saw the way I could clean a yogurt lid, you'd stop playing hard to get. And what did I say? I'd say you'd start.
You didn't start playing hard or something. Like you stopped getting hard. Yeah.
Something like you'd start sucking my dick. I don't know how that happened. I really don't. That's funny though. And there are some girls who can really do a yogurt.
Oh, absolutely. 100%.
100%. We won't name the names, though. So, I got one here. This is a good one. I think you're going to enjoy this. Here's the meme. When she starts licking the spot between my balls and my booty hole. Yes, baby. Yes.
Oh, and dude. I don't know if you noticed, but like 2 kids just walked by with their fishing poles and like waved as you were saying that one.
What'd you say about the fishing pole?
No, I said literally 2 kids walked by with their fishing poles and waved.
Oh no, are you serious?
As you were saying that
one. Oh no, the tainted love one. Yeah, that's great. I was dying when I saw that one. There's some interesting products, too, that we're going to finish up with tonight. So this is from the Peanut Shop in Lansing, Michigan. It says, "Our nuts in your mouth." Wow.
Okay.
You know what that is, right?
That one, huh?
You know what that is.
Yeah. That's nasty.
Yeah, it's nasty.
Yeah. That's also good advertising because we're talking about it and other people are talking about it. That's how it works.
There was another one I showed on about 10 podcasts ago, and it was a little My Buddy's Nuts, and that was the name of the nuts, My Buddy's Nuts. And I said, I don't think I want My Buddy's Nuts in my mouth. But,
yeah.
No, don't say it. You're going to say, no, I think you do. I think you do want your Buddy's Nuts in your mouth. I told you guys.
I don't know.
Viewer discretion, totally advised. Here's our next one. I just want you to know that one day she will block you with the same hand she used to put it back in with when it slipped out. Whoa!
Whoa, hey-o.
I actually liked that one. And then you start imagining she's blocking him, but then put it back in.
Yeah, exactly.
Or maybe you don't imagine that. Maybe I'm just a sick fuck, but that's,
Maybe.
So I don't know where you get your...
a lot alike.
Yeah, I know. That's the problem. It makes for a goddamn funny podcast, don't it?
Absolutely.
This is pretty interesting because I usually get my dog jism at like the Whole Foods or someplace like that.
What?
But here's a new product. Yeah. V1 dog jism. Now, someone probably didn't know that it was dog jism, but you can purchase it. Select superior raw materials. Hey,
What does that really mean? Is that a name or something? Like,
well, it's in Chinese. Do you see the Chinese writing at the bottom?
Yeah, I see that.
So it's a Chinese
what does that translate to?
Whoa, what happened to you? Your Sasquatch face is it getting cold? Is it starting to rain?
Yeah, it's raining.
Is it? No.
Yeah, you can tell. Yeah, it is raining. I promise.
No, because it's getting a little blurry. All right, hang in there. We got a few more. We're almost there. There you go.
I'm here.
Yeah, wipe that screen up. Yeah, damn. It's so cool having Bigfoot on the podcast, Sasquatch, and no one ever used to talk to him, and now he gets to be on. Yeah. So get your dodges and check out Whole Foods for that shit. But here's our next one here. If you got a problem with the car, go to the Tranny Man. Tranny Man Transmissions at 469-9620.
The Tranny Man can. The Tranny Man can.
You
they need a little jingle, right?
Like who told that guy, I'm going to name my company Tranny Man. Yeah.
And somebody said, yeah, go ahead. I like it. Clever name.
One of my favorites this week that caught me was dick mulch. And I don't know if you know where to buy good dick mulch, but you can buy it in a store near you. And there it is. And I can't even say, can you even attempt to pronounce the brand?
Yeah, it's like Bertenschlagartner. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I nailed that.
Yeah, you can get, I think we sell dick mulch up at our mercantile here in our local town too. So that's cool.
Yeah, I went to the mercantile once before.
Did you?
No, it's a gay bar in Sacramento.
Is it called?
It's called the mercantile. Yeah.
I don't even remember
I didn't know I was at a gay bar, but I was like, why is the bathroom unisex? Like, that's weird. And then I'm like, oh, I get it. But whatever, the drinks are strong and the people are nice. So
that's nasty. That's nasty.
Yeah.
That's nasty going into a gay bar. You know what's even nastier is buying placenta. It's actually for sale. That's disgusting. You see that?
No, I could get you that for free. Don't even worry about it.
Oh my God.
Placenta.
Yeah, but this is newly improved placenta, which is interesting. Now, you're always talking about the AI
What was wrong
thing.
with the old stuff?
Well, I mean, a good placenta should be in a green package.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
If it's not a green package, if it's like blue or like pea yellow, that's not good placenta. You got to get the other stuff.
How fresh is it though? Because I like my placenta fresh.
And I did find a product pretty close to your what was the product you did the commercial for
the man ponds.
The man ponds, yeah. But now they have fanny floss.
Fanny floss. Oh, dude, I could use that.
Yes, a nice good fanny floss instead of the other stuff because it's a little thinner and it gets inside the butt crack there pretty good. And fanny floss is hard to find too. So years ago they had fanny floss in different flavors. I don't know why they were flavors, but now they have just the regular.
As a Sasquatch, I get a lot of hair going on, so fanny floss would come in real handy.
You get a couple of little dry nuggets hanging on. It hurts.
Yeah, the old dingleberries.
Yeah, the old dingleberries, and then they pinch you. It's horrible.
Wow, sounds like you've had the experience as well.
It's been a while since I've tried some new products. I haven't done it in a while. I want to try these vegetarian swallow balls because, look at them. I mean, they're full-on balls. They look very much like a fuzz soup or something. And again, with the Chinese,
so it's not. I was going to say maybe it's a swallow like a bird, but it says
it's swallowing balls.
So,
it's swallowing balls, big white balls.
Amazing.
So you have the placenta. What was the one before that? But these Chinese people, what are you people eating?
Yes, swallow balls.
Dogs.
Ew.
Oh, that's
that was dogism.
That's dogism. Well, that's different. That's good over cereal. And then, of course, you got your Smoky Mountain pickled possum peckers. So these are in a can.
Yeah. Did you practice that one before you did this?
I practiced it about 8 times. It's the Smoky Mountain pickled possum peckers. And you can get these as well.
Good job, man.
Yeah, thank you. How about it, folks?
Paid off.
Sort of. Not. No, it's crazy, though. That cracks me up. I'm like, okay. And then my favorite and the last one, of course, is the Cool Piss, peach flavor. Hey, you know what sounds good? It's really hot out here. I wish we had some cold piss. The peach flavor is really good.
You know, since you're making this one a dirty episode today, I heard a phrase used for semen called white piss. And I've been kind of obsessed with that ever since. Like, white piss? Like, that's amazing.
You like that? I'm sure you can find some stuff on white piss.
Yeah, you know how you have your own profiles for like your Netflix and your different streaming things. Like, yes. I'm always changing the names, and one of them is Mr. White Piss. So,
Mr. White Piss, I think that's nasty. No, I like that. That's your name, so that's going to be one of your things on your thing now.
Yeah, that's. I got various other
Mr.
ones.
White Piss. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Mr. White
Make
Piss.
it the whitest and creamy.
Yeah. Once again, viewer discretion is advised. It's too late because you've seen it all. They were pretty nasty. I did. I want to thank Cleveland on this episode for using, his thing. Thank you, Cleveland. Oh, there you are again. The rain's coming in. I see
but the sun's coming out at the same time.
I see that. It's over your shoulder there. Pretty cool being able to do that. I'm going to have to take mine out on a location somewhere too. I do want to share one last thing. It's kind of, it's not a funny, disgusting thing, but it's really good. You guys need to see it because this just happened a couple of weeks ago at a concert for Willie Nelson. Yeah. How old do you think Willie Nelson is now?
Oh, he's like 89, 88, somewhere. I mean, he's almost 90. I know that.
Okay, I'm going to read this to you guys. I want you to listen to this because it's amazing. So he's crying in this picture, and this was at the concert recently.
Don't cry, Willie.
Yeah, a legend, a hero, the heart of America. In this deeply emotional image, we see 92-year-old country music icon Willie Nelson covering his face with both hands, his eyes welling up with tears, just moments before the crowd had given him an 8-minute standing ovation, a thunderous roar of loud gratitude and respect for a lifetime spent giving the world his music and soul. Willie couldn't speak. He stood silently in front of the microphone, clutching his worn-out guitar, a guitar that's seen more stages than most people's sunsets, and quietly broke down. His hands, the same ones that crafted songs to heal broken hearts, now trembled over the eyes with full emotion. He said, I didn't think anyone would still want to hear me anymore, he whispered through his tears, while tens and thousands of people chanted back, Forever Willie. In that moment, time stopped. That wasn't just a concert, it was a farewell to an era, a standing ovation for a man who gave generations comfort, truth, timeless melodies. This photo isn't just emotion, it's history. It's a moment when the world stood still to say thank you, Willie, for all you've given us. And that's pretty sad because he's like 92. And I met him years ago at Tower Records up on Sunset.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about his pre-rolled joints and everything on his
his little bag of weed was, I told him on the podcast for Confessions of a Celebrity Bodyguard, but what a cool guy he was. And I just remember when the bus door opened that day and the pop smoke came out. And then, oh, wow, I just saw a second Sasquatch girl behind you.
That was my brother-in-law.
Was it?
Yeah, he went by on his little motorcycle.
That's good shit. Hey, this was so much fun, and I hope you enjoy it.
Fun fact, my brother-in-law is also Matto. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, his name's Matt O'Hare, so he's Matto as well.
Oh my God, there's two Mattos.
Yeah, and we're brothers. So
I have another Chuck in my town, and there's only two of us. And wherever at the bar, somebody says Chuck, we both what? And then I go, hey, two Chucks don't make it right. They just.
But is he a Chuck O?
He is not a Chuck O. He's a Chuck P. Hey, they want another little Chickapee behind you. I don't know who that was.
The fisherman.
Wow. We're down to the end of the podcast. Matt on location. Went and saw the Stand By Me bridge. So fucking cool. Had a Sasquatch outfit on, which I love. We're going to have to do that again. Maybe bring that to North Carolina. We'll run around in the woods and make videos. But we have to always end whenever I have Matt on with the Mexican word of the day.
Oh, yeah.
So,
gotta love that. Mexican word of the day, wafer and wiener. Most people like summer, but I can't wait for wiener.
Because it's going to be cold.
Dude, they never get old. I love them.
Hey, so are you like sweating in that seat? Are you ready to like get out of it?
It's cooling down a little bit. I've acclimated
so it's
somewhat,
not as bad.
But, yeah.
Well, cheers to you, my friend, for pulling off the Bigfoot episode, the Sasquatch. You don't get a lot of these on podcasts. You people should recognize, because Cousin Matt will do anything for a laugh.
What's great is the other people that I'm not camping with that are here that are witnessing this, and they
have no idea what the fuck you're doing. Are you on a podcast in the woods? Yes,
exactly.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, you got to keep it fresh, right?
Yeah, I love it. Well, thanks, buddy. I hope you guys have a good time up there. We beat the rain, so you're not getting all soaking wet.
Oh,
so
it's
that's
coming
good.
down pretty good right now. You just can't tell.
Is it? Oh, wait, I can see it now. I think we can all see it now. Watch it start hailing or something.
Right.
I'm going to start using this as an outro song on all my podcasts because I love it so much. It is old Willie Nelson and his two sons doing On the Road Again. Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you next week. Matto and Chucko.
On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends.
Shiloh down.
I can't wait to get on the road again.
Put the hood on.
Road again. Going places that I've never been.
We need to talk about this on Chuck All Good. See you next week, everybody. Bye-bye.
I can't wait.